The 7 Tourist Mistakes Watch Before Visiting Vienna video identifies common mistakes tourists make while in Vienna and offers helpful advice to improve their trip. Number 7. Forgetting cash. Many visitors are surprised to learn that not all establishments in Vienna take credit or debit cards, as cash is still an indispensable part of everyday life. Larger hotels and famous restaurants can usually accept credit cards, but traditional cafes, local markets, and smaller businesses usually prefer cash payments. Cash is typically the only accepted form of payment at the Naschmarkt, a busy outdoor market with food stalls and local vendors. Additionally, there may be a small fee usually payable in cash for using public restrooms in tourist areas. Tipping is another significant cultural custom in Vienna. Although it's customary to add a small percentage or round up the bill, many waiters prefer receiving cash tips. Travelers should make sure they have enough euros on hand, especially in smaller denominations, for small purchases and tips to avoid any awkward situations. Prior to your trip, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the currency exchange rates and ATM withdrawal fees. Withdrawing larger sums all at once can help save costs, as many banks impose substantial fees for international withdrawals. Additionally, think about using a travel-friendly debit card that lets you take out cash without paying exorbitant fees by having low or no foreign transaction fees. Number 6. Wearing inappropriate footwear. Vienna is a charming city that is ideal for strolling, with many of its most stunning landmarks being close to one another. But the city's uneven pavements, cobblestone streets, and long walking distances make wearing inappropriate shoes a major disadvantage. Many times, especially when visiting sites like Schönbrunn Palace, the Belvedere, and the historic inner city, tourists underestimate how much walking they will have to do. Exotic sandals, high heels, or shoes lacking sufficient support can cause pain, blisters, or even injuries, which can negatively impact the entire experience. Travelers should make an investment in premium walking shoes with good arch support, cushioning, and traction to guarantee a comfortable experience. Travel-specific shoe brands frequently provide fashionable yet practical options that are comfortable to wear all day. Furthermore, allowing new shoes to break in before the trip can help avoid discomfort. Additionally, travelers should think about bringing along moleskin or blister pads, which can ease sore spots and make it easier for them to explore further. Bring slip-ons or sandals for a quick change when lounging on the grass if you're planning to visit parks or gardens, such as the Stadt Park or Schönbrunn Gardens. Number 5. Shopping on Sundays. Since most stores, supermarkets, and boutiques are closed on Sundays, many visitors may be taken aback by Vienna's stringent Sunday trading laws. This has its roots in cultural customs that place a high value on rest and family time. Tourist-oriented restaurants and shops might still be open, but there might not be as many options, and guests might not be able to buy necessities or mementos. Travelers should schedule their shopping trips for the weekdays or on Saturdays to avoid disappointment. If you happen to be in Vienna on a Sunday, you might want to check out some of the cultural events going on there. Immersion in Vienna's rich artistic and historical legacy is made possible by the abundance of museums, galleries, and historical sites that are still open. The Kunsthistorisches Museum and the Albertine, two well-known attractions, frequently offer extended Sunday hours that let guests take advantage of the city's cultural riches without the throngs of people that come on holiday. To further offer a distinctive glimpse into local culture, a few markets, such as the Naschmarkt, might have a restricted number of vendors open on Sundays. Sundays can also be spent indulging in coffee at a traditional Viennese cafe or taking leisurely strolls through the city's historic streets. Number 4. Not choosing the right tower at St. Stephen's Cathedral. While St. Stephen's Cathedral is a prominent landmark in Vienna, many visitors fail to appreciate the subtleties of exploring its towers. At 136 meters high, the North Tower offers a less strenuous ascent with fewer stairs and offers stunning city views. On the other hand, the South Tower has a strenuous 343-step climb that can be intimidating, particularly for people with mobility impairments or those who are not in optimal physical shape. In addition, the North Tower's observation deck provides a 360-degree view of Vienna, which makes it a great option for both tourists and photographers. If you want to make the most of your visit, try scheduling it for when the sun sets and the city is bathed in golden light, which creates an enchanting atmosphere. Furthermore, buying your tickets in advance can help you avoid standing in line so you can spend more of the day visiting other attractions. It is also important for visitors to spend time admiring the cathedral's magnificent architecture, which includes its well-known tiled roof and elaborate Gothic details. Discovering the inside of St. Stephen's Cathedral, with its exquisite chapels, altars, and grand pulpit, can also help one gain a better understanding of the religious and cultural history of Vienna. Number 3. Neglecting free tap water. Vienna is renowned for having some of the best drinking water in the world, which is obtained from pure alpine springs. Even so, a lot of tourists choose bottled water instead of the refreshing tap water that is available to them for free. This not only results in cost savings, but also lessens plastic waste, making travel more environmentally friendly. It is recommended that tourists bring reusable water bottles, which can be refilled at the many citywide public drinking fountains. These fountains can be found in parks, squares, and sometimes even close to important sites. Enjoying a day of sightseeing requires staying hydrated, and utilizing Vienna's excellent tap water is a convenient and environmentally responsible way to stay hydrated. If you're the type of person who drinks flavored drinks, think about packing a tiny bottle of fruit or herbal tea to add a cool twist to the tap water. This keeps you hydrated and lets you experience Vienna's flavor without having to pay extra for bottled beverages. Number 2. Missing public transportation benefits. With its trams, buses, and U-Bahn, Vienna has one of the best and most user-friendly public transportation systems in all of Europe. Nonetheless, a lot of travelers frequently choose ride-sharing or taxis over public transportation, missing out on the advantages of doing so. This can be more expensive and inconvenient, particularly at busy times. Through familiarizing themselves with the public transportation system, tourists can experience the city like a local while also saving money. A cost-effective option for tourists is to purchase a Vienna card or a 24/48/72-hour travel pass, which offers unlimited travel on public transportation and discounts at various attractions. The well-connected public transportation system in the city makes it simple to get to popular destinations like the MuseumsQuartier, the Vienna State Opera, and Schönbrunn Palace. Travelers should download the Wiener Linien app, which offers real-time information on routes, schedules, and ticket options to make the most out of public transportation. This improves convenience and gives visitors the confidence to move around the city. In addition, a lot of buses and trams have picturesque routes that let you view the city from a different angle. One leisurely way to see some of Vienna's most well-known structures, such as the Hofburg Palace and the Vienna State Opera, is to ride tram lines 1 or 2 around the Ringstrasse. Number 1. Parking fees. Although it can be tempting to drive in Vienna, especially for those who want to explore the surroundings, visitors frequently fail to consider the challenges associated with parking in the city. Strict parking laws are in place in many central locations with paid parking zones that come with steep fines for infractions. Additionally, parking can get expensive, particularly in places with lots of tourists. Travelers should think about using rideshare services or public transportation, which can be less stressful and more affordable. To avoid these traps, if you must drive, it's imperative to look into parking options ahead of time. Parking is available at many hotels, but it's important to check the availability and costs. Parking apps can also assist in finding available spaces and offer details on costs and time restrictions. Travelers can avoid unforeseen fines by being aware of the parking regulations and making advanced plans, freeing them up to enjoy their time in Vienna. It's important to keep in mind that some parking lots have time limits, so even if you pay, you have to get back to your car within that allotted amount of time. If you want to completely avoid the headache of parking, think about parking at a P+R park and ride location outside of the city and using public transportation to get to the center. This reduces the stress of navigating through congested city traffic in addition to saving money. Through awareness and averting these typical blunders, travelers can augment their Vienna experience, guaranteeing an unforgettable and pleasurable journey. Travelers can fully immerse themselves in the beauty and culture of this amazing city with a little preparation and awareness. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.